Welcome to Beading with Machi Wapakwinyum. I'm your host, Lydia Sturby. So today we are going to be doing the wampum belt using size 10 beads. So in your kit you would have received a piece of stiffened felt, a piece of leather backing, a bunch of white and purple size 10 seed beads, some white thread on a bobbin, the pin for the back, a needle. So from there you're going to take an arm's length, so you're going to go from the middle finger of one hand all the way to the opposite shoulder, and that's where you'll snip it, and then you're going to thread your needle and you're going to tie a knot in one of the strings or threads. So I like to use this method that Janine Krejci taught me to make the knots in my needles or in my threads. And you're just going to start in one of the corners down here. So I'm actually going to start over here, kind of bottom left hand corner. And yes, my felt's not very straight, so I'm going to make my lines as straight as possible. So I'm going to start by taking 4 white beads, and I'm going to just going to hold those, like try to make a straight line here and hold them as close to where I came up as possible. And I'm going to go down at the very end of those and back through the felt. So right now my beads can kind of be floppy, but so to tighten that, we're going to come up between beads 2 and 3. We're going to come up through the felt between beads 2 and 3, and then we're going to go out beads 3 and 4. So I'm not going back through the felt, I'm just coming out the last 2 beads of that row. And when I pull that tight, now my beads are no longer flippy floppy, and I can now add 4 more beads to the end of that. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, 4 more white beads. I'm going to pull that tight, line them up so they're nice and straight, and go down at the very end. So I'm going to do that until I get to the end of my row. I'm going to do that for about 20 beads, maybe, we'll see, maybe 16. Okay, so now that I've got my 16 beads in one row, we're going to move on to the next row. So to do that, I'm going to go down at the end of that first row and pull my string through. And then I'm going to come up just beside there . And now when I put on 4 purple beads, sorry, no, because these are the small ones, we do 2 rows of white. I apologize. So we're going to do a second row of white. So 4 more white beads. And then we'll go down there. And come out number 3, 4, and continue on. So we'll be doing 2 rows of white, there and back, 2 rows of purple, there, back, white, there, back, purple, there, back, white, there, back. Okay? So I'm gonna speed up the film now while you get that done. Okay, so now that I've got two of each, two white, two purple, two white, two purple, two white, I'm gonna flip it over and I'm just gonna make a knot here. So I'm gonna do that by picking up a little bit of the felt, go underneath and come through the hole that I've created. So that's the first knot. Now the second time I do this, I'm going to actually go through the hole twice. So I'm going to make my loop here. I'm going to go through the loop once and then twice. And so now I've got a really good knot there, just to make sure that that is good to go. So the next part is with a good pair of scissors, you're going to cut close along the felt, not too close because you don't want to catch any of your stitches in the back, because everything will come undone. And I have to keep track of both sides here. Okay. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place this on my backing. I'm going to try to cut my backing so that it fits my felt as well. Okay. Do this. We put our pin on here. And grab something, a pen, pencil, marker. And you want to go just inside the coil and the pin side. So now when I fold this kind of in half, I'm just going to make a tiny slit kind of where both of those little markings are. And now I have 2 holes in here just underneath my markings. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my pin through the first hole and push that whole piece through, and then take the pin through the second hole, push that whole piece through, and then you're going to want to close your pin so you don't stab yourself while you're still beading. Line up my backing with my front again. And I'm going to come right out the back. If you're using a new piece of thread here, you're going to want to just go through the back, not the felt, so that your knot will be between the 2 layers. Okay. Just going to move these a little bit closer. Now we're going to do a flat stitch edge. So coming out the back, I've got 1 bead, and I'm going to go between the felt and with the leather and the felt, and then come up back through that. And if you can line it up pretty good, when you pull it, should lay flat like a donut on the edge of here. Sometimes the first one won't lay flat until you start adding more beads, but and then come back up your bead. Okay, let's keep going. So front or bead, back to front, and then up back through the far side of the bead, so the side that you're working towards. Okay, now what I like to do in the corners is I'll take 2 beads, back to front, and come up through the second bead only. And what this does is it does this little corner bead that makes it kind of jut out a little bit there. You see that? And now I'll go back to just my 1 bead at a time. Okay, so I'm just adding in my last bead here. And so I'm gonna come up that one. And now I'm gonna come down the very first bead I put on and come out the back. Okay, and so that should kind of close off, and there should be no gaps there. I'm going to pick up a couple of those threads and close off with my needle just like I did before. So the second time I'm going to go through 2 times. Hoping I can get through that loop a second time. Okay, and pull that tight. I'm going to snip it, and then I'm going to just burn this little string here. So you're going to get an adult to help you with that. And if you press it into the leather, it'll keep it from fraying. And that's it. That's all she wrote. That's my 2-row wampum belt. Miigwech, thank you for joining me today.